wearing this top and I wasn't wearing a bra. Okay, let's just put it out there. Okay, we are all adults here. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Gloria if this is your first time on the channel, and if you're a returning subscriber, hey, what's good fam? You guys, today we've brought you an exciting video that I'm sure you guys are going to be love. You guys are going to be love.
Native speaker.
That I'm sure you guys are going to absolutely love. It's a question I have been asked a couple of times, okay, and I'm sure a lot of you have been looking forward to this video, and we decided to bring it to you for Valentine's Day special. Okay, you guys know it's Valentine's Day. Okay, it's not yet Valentine's Day, but this video is going to go up on Valentine's Day, which is like Lovers Day and all that. So yeah, today we are going to be shooting the how we met video. As usual fam, if this is your first time on the channel, do not forget to subscribe before you leave. Also make sure to thumbs up this video and leave me your comments down below. Tell me what you thought about this video. By the way, I know some of you might be wondering, this is all my hair. This is my hair. This mountain you guys can see up here is my hair. Okay, there's no puff puff or donut inside it. So you guys tell me how my hair looks. You guys know I'm a fine girl, okay, but just still tell me. So yeah, that said, let's just jump right into this video.
Before we jump right into this video, let me tell you the secret of this. This is my hair. This is my hair that you are seeing. This hair has been cooked with banana, egg, mayonnaise. In fact, what this hair used to eat.
Babe. Okay, so you guys, today we're going to be talking about how we met, the how we met story. And honestly, disclaimers, okay, I don't know, let me not just put disclaimer. Let's just talk about it the way
what is
it is.
disclaimer?
I wanted to disclaimer, like it's not a Romeo and Juliet kind of love story, or a, I don't know how to put it, dated for 20 years and he finally popped the question. No, we actually met in a very interesting, God-ordained way. Yes, but you guys are going to get to know about it. So I'm going to be talking about how we met from my perspective, and then he will talk about how we met from his perspective, right? Okay, so the very first time I met him, or the very first time we met, like we actually met physically, was on a very special, auspicious day when I was living in my school's campus called Jolonghu campus. I was coming back from school and I was carrying a lot of kwaiji, basically parcel.
But wait, that was not the first day we met. That was the first day we met, me and you. But that was not the first day you saw me.
That was the first day I saw you.
You saw me. Did you not say you saw me when me and Josh came to?
Oh, okay.
See?
This one has eyes, but you cannot see.
Who told my eyes is seeing? What's doing?
Okay, the very first time.
Yeah, that was. I think that was in September 5th. 2019. Yeah, that was the day I came to China.
Okay. The very first time that we saw,
no, that you saw me, but I did not see.
Because he said he did not see me. Okay?
It was in the night and it was dark. So why did they expect me to see you?
I was in the room with my roommate, okay, and she came in with these two guys who are just coming to China. Apparently, she helped one of them come to China and things like that. So she kind of brought them from the subway. Okay?
She did not bring us from the subway.
Then how do you people meet up?
With Ada?
Yes.
Ada only told George that this is our room. This is the room number. So when
what did you people come to do in our room?
Because when Dr. Kenny brought us to his room, George was like saying, he has a friend that he wants to meet. That she said this is our room number. So because it's very easy to locate the room, so we used the room number to trace the room. That was how we came to the room that night. Okay,
Shasha, my roommate at the time, she came in with two guys, him and one other friend of ours, and yeah, she had told me earlier that somebody was coming to China, like from Nigeria, and she knows him from Nigeria and all of that. So that was the first time that I knew him, that I met him. Okay, but we did not exchange any.
I did not even see her in the room that night because when we entered the room was dark. It was the incidents that happened that she was telling me that this and this happened. I was like, eh? I didn't see you in the room.
Yes, he said he did not see me in the room. But me, I was there. I was just on my bed doing my own thing.
And you know the room was dark.
Yeah, I think just turned off the light.
Yeah, just this small light. So, and you know, for me, that was my first time, and I don't know anybody. So I shouldn't be looking around
somebody else is there,
if there was anybody. And I don't even know how the structure of the room, like if they are supposed to have roommates, or because I know the beds were together.
Yeah.
So I just entered JJ, you know, as a virgin that I am. I just sat there in my one corner, and because I don't know the girl, so
let's move on.
I was just doing my own observing.
So the next time that we now met officially, and I think exchanged pleasantries. Did we even exchange pleasantries? No. We did not, but I greeted Kenny.
Yes.
I greeted Dr. Kenny, right?
But you not greet me because you don't like
because I did not know.
See? What God cannot do, it does not exist.
The first day that I actually met him and he met me, I was coming back from school, okay, and I was carrying a lot of parcels that I bought, and I was going to my room, and I was carrying a lot of cartons.
I sent you message.
And this guy walked by with another doctor friend of ours that also was studying in the school at the time. Two of them were very close, and they walked by. And they just walked by and they passed me, and I was struggling with my many parcels. So I bought a lot of things and I couldn't carry all of them. And when they walked by, I was just like, seriously, like, and some of them just and they were going the same way I'm going. No, for you to understand, when I saw them coming, I had hoped that okay, thank God, these people are going the same way with me. They will help me carry some of these cartons. No, they just walked by, two of them, their gist and be going. That was it. I was like, this new boy that came from Nigeria. So this is how you are. This is how you are, B.
It was how I wear.
That day, I just had it in my mind that okay, this guy is not nice. Okay, he's not nice, and that one passed.
Okay.
The next time that we met was when I came to Sipilo, to his then dormitory. I was looking for, because I was trying to move dormitories. The dormitory I was staying in before was very far from where my classes was, so I wanted to move to my school's other dormitory that was closer. And he's staying in that dormitory, that is Sipilo dormitory. And yeah, I came and I was looking for rooms. I came to meet the dorm manager. I came to tell him that I'm looking for, I want to get a room here. So I met him. Actually, I met up with a guy called Tim earlier on. And yeah, he told me about him, and he told me that when I come to Sipilo that I should ask them that they will help me get a room, and if I don't get a room that I can stay in his room, because he was going back to Nigeria then. This story is a bit complicated. I hope you guys are following.
This was in October.
Yes, October of 2019. So I came to Sipilo and I met him and I met George, and yeah, I was asking them if they knew about any girl who was like looking for a roommate and things like that. So they were now telling me, okay, there's this person, there was a classmate of George's who was looking for a roommate and all that and all that. That was the second time that we met and actually spoke.
Yeah, that was the first time we spoke.
Yeah, that was the first time we spoke. And then that day when we spoke, honestly, George, I know you're going to see this video, or you may see this video, but I just have to tell it as it is. That day, George was not much of a help. He was just, I don't know, he was just acting detached and I don't care kind of attitude. But him, on the other hand, was not the one who was more, I don't know, more helpful, if I'll put it that way. And then he was like, he was even the one telling George, okay, I thought you had someone like this, like this, like this. George was like, oh yeah, that's true. So that day, the perception kind of changed, because he was like, okay, you can do this, you can do that. Like, he was just really helpful. And I was like, okay, maybe this guy is not the way I judged him after all.
I was not the one you met that day.
I met your shadow. So that was how that one passed. And eventually he moved. We kind of swapped dormitories, okay? I came to the Sipilo and he went to Jolongho. So we did not see again for a long time.
Yeah, we did not, we're not in talking terms. for how many years? The only thing we were
talking about was online. Like, we were in a group together.
Yeah.
Association of Nigerians group in Nigeria. We're in the group together, and it's only group that we used to communicate. And I think the next time, okay, that was actually when I started building my perception of you. I realized that, okay, you were quite a studious person, because he would come to the group and say, not even him, Dr. Kenny will come to the group and say, congratulations to Dr. Onome for publishing so and so, and this and that, and everybody will be like, oh, congrats. I'm like, this guy that just came to China, he's publishing paper already. So that one just made me know that, okay, he's serious with his studies. I think the next time, another encounter that we had was when I needed someone with a low Chinese level to do a recording. You guys know my course is teaching Chinese to speakers of other languages, so I needed someone whose Chinese was not very good to say some words in Chinese. So I will kind of use it to analyze the mistakes that non-speakers have, and how to teach them and all of that. So I called him. I think I messaged him, and I asked him, okay, what's your Chinese level? He said, my Chinese level, I don't know anything. I know the perfect, you're the one I'm looking for. So
you are the one I've been looking for. You see now, she said I'm the one she's looking for. So she'll be looking for me. And I was not looking for her. You can see her.
Relax, relax. Your blood today.
My blood is not hot, so I'm relaxing.
So what happened was I sent him the words and told him to like make an audio of it, and he made the audio, sent it on WeChat. There was no way but there was no way I could use it. Okay, I couldn't extract it because WeChat audio, you can't extract it to forward to somebody, but I was supposed to send it to my teacher and things like that. So I told him, I can't make use of this thing though, you have to like send it to me on WhatsApp. So I now collected his WhatsApp number and he sent it to me on WhatsApp.
First and only.
Yeah, that was the only thing we talked about on WhatsApp. In fact, he later changed the WhatsApp line.
I'm still using. I've not changed my WhatsApp line. It's still the same.
Is it the same?
But I did not save your number.
Okay, don't save my number. Did I save? Yeah, I saved his number.
I didn't save it because
I saved his number with Onome SEU.
Yeah, because I did not save it because I don't think it was necessary.
So the next time that we met, you guys, this was 2020.
2020, sorry, 2020.
I think
November.
towards the end of 2020. Yeah, but before November we did ANN this
yeah. During around, I think it was around maybe June, July for the ANN
handover ceremony.
Yes, award ceremony for graduating students. Eventually we became team members. They put us in the same group to handle the event. So
this was what happened.
That was my very first contact for me with her. Like that was when we started talking, and
Before then, earlier before that, this thing, there was a day he came to our hostel in C-Pilot, to our dormitory. He came to look for George, and he met me. That day I was coming from Mr. Wan's office.
And that was because of it was not
because of that time. We started the
yes.
We just met randomly.
Yeah, we just met.
He came to the dummy. Funny. Baby, stop now. He came to the dormitory.
And I bumped into she bumped into me, which I think maybe she just woke up in the early afternoon and she bumped into me. That day is a very good day.
Do you think we need to talk about it?
Okay, continue.
Okay, see, what happened? No big deal. What happened was that, you guys, it was Corona, it was quarantine, okay? We were always locked up. Then my school said a rule that if you want to go out, you have to pick a form, apply where you're going to, and send it to the dorm manager before a certain time of the day. So I wanted to go out the next day, and I had been in the house throughout, and when I just looked at the time, it was almost time for that. For the time to expire. So I practically just dashed out of my room. I was wearing this top and I wasn't wearing a bra. Okay, let's just put it out there. Okay, we are all adults here. I wasn't wearing a bra because I was in such a haste. But it was a free top, and I just wanted to quickly, I was almost sure that I would not meet anybody on my way going and coming back. from the place. Okay, so I just dashed out and I filled the form. As I was not coming back,
you know, met the Holy Spirit.
If I slap you, this gentleman was in this thing, was sitting down there jejely. And I say, is this not this guy? There was no way I could pass. If I just pass and not greet him, it would be as if we are quarreling. So I now had to stop and say like, hi, you came around. And then we started talking.
And you were not doing like this. I'm not doing like this so that I will not sit in. Meanwhile, my mind self was not, I was not, because what I was thinking was totally, but I was not like, what is, in my mind though, what's even wrong with this one? What are you?
You guys know, and some girls know this trick, okay? When
you caught my attention to what I was not even thinking about.
Yeah, but I was
just seeing you doing like this, like freaky. Can't you shame me?
It's not true. I was not doing freaky. I was just doing my top like this because I don't want the top to you guys know what I mean, okay? I was just doing like this and I was talking to him. I was like, oh, really? I didn't know that maybe because of what I was doing. He was not like, okay, why is this girl doing like this?
I understood. Like I'm a guy. I understood, but I did not talk about it. It was even the one that now rewind the cassette and it was hilarious.
Remember which cassette?
When we were talking about it
later on, yeah. So yeah, that was how we talked, and that
she actually kept my company that day because when I was waiting for Josh, I can delay for like a lady, but she actually kept my company and I enjoyed chatting with her that day.
I also really enjoyed chatting with you because we actually got to, that was the first time we talked for the longest amount of time, and I was like, this guy is a really nice guy, like that was the day I also got to look at him properly, and I found that
cuteness overload.
If I slap you,
she was looking at me myself. After we finished talking that day, I went back to my normal life.
Wait, the only reason we're not looking at me like that was because you thought I was in a relationship.
Actually, of course I thought, because I heard that you were engaged with someone and you were doing business together. Maybe that was the reason you were always carrying quite deep. BB Ghana must go quite there. So it wasn't looking as if it was a lie, because they actually said you are engaged and you are doing business with your fiance in Nigeria. So
I don't understand why
so for me, I'm just focused. I don't want to interrupt and break an engagement. I
don't understand why people just say things that they don't know, or like things that they don't even have any idea of. I was doing my business, like me, I was selling things back in Nigeria. I know I came to China now. China is the place for business, so I was always buying things and sending home. And suddenly, when we now started talking, I was now hearing that apparently someone had told him that I was engaged.
Yes, engaged. That was the word.
And I asked him, "Did you see anything on my finger?" He said no. So if I'm engaged, story for another day. Anyways, yeah, that was the day I actually began to.
But we didn't talk about it. We didn't talk about
it. No. That day we just spoke generally about ANN and normal matters.
Yes.
And I was like, wow, this guy is actually intelligent. I found out that he was intelligent that day, you guys. Because it's different from being book smart. Some people are book smart, but they don't have common sense. But but I found out that he's actually intelligent and he has sense. Let me put it that way. So after we spoke that day, I was not even wishing that, why is this guy not even staying in this my dormitory? Let us be keeping each other company, you know.
Fast track.
Because Corona, you know, there's no doing quarantine. Like, and my roommate was not in China. So
and me too. My roommate was not in China. So we actually loneliness in separate entity.
Yeah, it was so good having someone to talk to and connect to that day. And then the next time we now met was when we were hosting that ANN thing. During that time, he came to my place to buy some things.
Yes, because he was supposed to cook.
Yes, he was supposed to cook that he would take to Jolonhu campus where they would cook and things like that. Hey, that day was so much fun. I literally did not want him to go. Like, we had so much fun. Okay, what happened at first was that I was in the market, I was buying things.
Yeah.
And then the things I was buying was a lot. And I told him that
no. You're already in the market, and me, I was coming to meet you. I already finished buying from the market, so I was coming to meet you because we are the hosts for the program, so we're supposed to plan the program of the event. So when I called her, she said that she was at the market. I just came back from the market. Okay, I said, okay, let me know where you are so I can meet up with you. And so I went back to the market since it was not very far from our own place. So I went back and we met.
And I actually found that very chivalrous. Is it chivalrous as the word? Very gentlemanly. He came and he was kind of a very heavy bag of the things that he had already bought. And he actually came and he followed me to do my own shopping in the market. And when I finished buying, he now carried the whole bags. I was like, hold up. That's
mind you,
nice.
I did all this with a clean mind though, because I still know that she was engaged. So I did not. No, I'm just saying to clear the air, because sometimes you want to act gentle, so you feel like because you like the girl or something. All this, my mind was very pure. And there was no strings attached.
Okay. But anyways,
I just did it because it is me.
It is nice.
I am naturally
gentle. Okay.
Yeah.
But anyways, that had already started to form some sort of impression, of course, on my own angle. And eventually, we planned the program. It was a success and all that. And the next time we spoke,
you came again. You will always come.
Please.
I will stay and you will be coming after me. I'm not even saying the signs.
You guys, the next time that we met up, like I said, I already had an impression of him. I'm not going to say I liked him at that point, but
you loved me at that point.
I just knew that he was a nice guy. These people are blowing knockouts. Baby, wait.
Come on.
The next time that we met, the next time that we came together was in November. I think on the 1st of November. November
7.
November 7. Okay. So I needed to shoot a video for a competition that I'll be teaching with PPT and all, and I needed like PowerPoint slide. So I decided to go to our campus in Jolonghu to shoot the video. But the challenge now was who will video me, because I did not have a tripod stand and all these big things then. I needed someone who would like video me. Besides, if I had a tripod stand, I can't just keep it one place because I'll be moving up and down, teaching and all of that. So I was like, okay, who will help me to take a video in Jolonghu campus?
Why did you not go to Sipalo campus that is closest to you?
They used to turn off all the computers and things like that in Sipalo after class. Besides, the reason why I chose Jolonghu was because I wanted to do it after my class. I was coming to Jolonghu anyways to attend class, so I wanted to shoot it there after class. Okay, so I asked him, long story short, I asked him to help me come and take the video, and he came out that day. Okay, no, it not just happen like that. I texted this young man, please, can you help me to take a video
at the dusk of the night?
Yeah, actually, I actually remembered him in the night. You guys know it's China. People don't sleep. Okay?
Me, I sleep. I sleep.
You text people anytime you remember something. You can reply anytime that you want. So I texted him in the night. But it wasn't even that late.
Yes, it was around late.
10 or
not 10. It was AM.
It was not.
I did not. It was when I woke up in the middle of the night
that you saw it. But that was not when I texted. I don't think I would text you AM.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think it was around 10, 11.
It's not 10 because I sleep maybe after 10.
Okay, so let's say around 11. Okay, I messaged him, and I was actually expecting a reply, but I didn't get any. He didn't reply me, and I was like, okay, so he has slept. Maybe he'll reply me in the morning. Morning came. 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m. Oga did not reply. Did I text you again or did I call you?
You called me.
Yeah, I think I called him because I needed an urgent reply because I was already coming to Jolonghu and things like that. And I called him that, please, will you be able to help me take a video?
You already in Jolonghu when you called me.
Was I already in Jolonghu?
Yes. Because you called me, when you called me, I was already in school.
Okay.
Because what actually happened, I saw the message. It was when I woke up in the middle of the night, I saw the message. I was like, what is this one again?
Just see. Ask him what is feeling like.
So no, I wasn't feeling anything. It was actually an inconvenience for me, but I did not respond. Not because I did not want to respond, but because it was late in the night, so I just ignored that. I actually said I would respond in the morning, but unfortunately I woke up a bit late. I think it was after 7 or so that I woke up. So before I finish my morning prayers and everything and get prepared for school, because I needed to be in school before 9 a.m. every morning. So it was already very late, so I did not remember. And when I got to school, when I got to my lab, I started work immediately. I still forgot because I've not checked my...
Long story short.
So it was when she called me that I was like... But first, when you called me, I was like, I'm sorry. You're even lucky you called. If I had responded, I would have told you, well, me, you're
Okay, long story short, you guys, I called him because I was already in Jolonghu. I was like, okay, if you're not going to do it, tell me, okay, you can't do it. Then maybe I'll look for a Chinese person or something. And then he was like, oh, okay. When I first called him first, he was sounding cold. I was like, can you help me to shoot a video? I sent you a message yesterday, I did not reply. And I said, oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I was sounding cold because I was in my office. And you know, in the office, you don't receive call and be because there are other people sharing you. Yeah, you saw it now. It was the other people, and it was during working time. It's not as if it was break time that you can. So anytime I receive call in the office during working time, you have to be very. But the Chinese people themselves, they don't receive call loudly. Either they go outside or something. So that was why I was a bit.
Okay. So the thing is that he eventually agreed and he came to the classroom where I just finished my class, because I told you guys I actually had a class.
That was not the story.
Was that not the
when
story?
You called me, then you came to my office. I described where
Was it the same day?
Yes, it was the same day. You came to meet me first.
Okay, yeah.
You came to meet me there. So I took you to my lab and said, this is my lab, this is what we do. So we left the lab and we came to my office and I gave you a seat. You sat down and you said you wanted to charge your phone, or you said you wanted to do something.
It was after we shot the video that we went to your office.
No, you came to my office that day.
I came to your office after we shot the video.
When you came to my office, you dropped your bag. No, you not drop. When you came to my office, you dropped something that you came back to collect. I think your power bank. You were charging your power bank. Because when I left, we went to eat. We went to eat.
We now came back. It was after we were finished shooting the video.
Did you go and shoot the video before you went to eat?
Yes.
No. You listen. This is what happened. You called me around to 11. We went to eat that day first, because you know eating is from 11. The canteen is already open. We started shooting the video around after 12 or so, because we went to eat first. After eating, then you sat down a while. Then we went to the classroom. It was already break time when we went to the classroom, and we shot the video from after 12 to like 2. Okay, so I came to your lab. Because you came to my lab first. Then you dropped you said you wanted to charge your power bank or something, so you were charging and.
Okay, so eventually he came and he helped me to shoot the video, and yeah, he did a really nice job.
Before we shoot the video, and she came to my place, so I introduced her and she sat down. The next thing she said, I'm hungry, I want to go and eat. I took her to the canteen to buy food. She want to eat wamenji, that the wamenji that I don't really like in our school canteen. Unfortunately, you know, normal level, because it was actually my first time to give her a treat, you know, those kind of thing. There was no string attached by that time too, so don't be thinking what you are thinking. So when we got there, I actually wanted to swipe my card to pay for the food she bought, but unfortunately the thing was doing Wujo Sheka. I actually felt embarrassed because
what he means is that his card didn't have money.
Yeah, there was not enough money on my card.
Pay for the food.
So I actually felt embarrassed because I couldn't pay the money. Eventually she had to pay. When she's put her card, the balance was like about 50. But that 50, I be wondering, I'm like,
yeah, 100 and something.
This girl have money in her card, though. Me that I've not recharged my card more than 30 yuan anymore.
I wanted to charge at least 200.
When I saw when she swiped, when I saw the balance, yeah. Okay, where you dey go? So you know how it be. So after eating, she said she wants water. Thank God we don't need to swipe card to buy water. And water was not even expensive, just too quiet. So I just went and just do big boy, open my shoe bowl. I bought the water for her, very chilled water. She drank the water and the thing mellowed down the food that she ate. And
so yeah,
then
after we ate, we went to shoot the video. So yeah, we were shooting the video.
Yeah, I shot the video and
yeah, he actually did a very good job telling me how to pose and things like that
So now after shooting the video, we now went back to go and pick what she left in my office. So
I now spent some time. I spent some time in his office, and this guy that was claiming studious, I got no time for bullshit, focused on my own. He was not telling, as in, he was not talking to me like, I'm so happy you came, like spending time with you, so much fun.
Because normally my life is stereotyped, like it is, I'm either in the lab or in my room or in church service and all that. So the distraction was actually worth it. I was happy because I was a bit distracted and I did something. Another reason is because I know I can stay for days without talking to anybody in China. I can because my lab mates, they are all Chinese, so we don't really have time to be talking. We don't say anything to ourselves. We can be working in the lab for days and we won't say hello to each other. So and I can stay for like that in a whole day, 2 days, 3 days without talking to anybody, like anybody in China.
So I was
I actually talked for like maybe 50,000 words that day.
That was the day I knew that this man is a talkative. It is
my hidden talent that I'm not showing off with.
I swear, if you meet him or if you just see him from outside or if you just spend a few minutes with him, you think that he doesn't talk. You think that he doesn't even know how to talk. But you see this my oga, that day we're not putting story, we're not gisting. Like me that was supposed to shoot video for just so many minutes and go. We talk, when I said okay, let me go, he now said no, let us go to his house.
Yeah, I needed to entertain you and do you a leisure.
What a leisure?
Like welcome you as a visitor and all that. That was where so after that incident, the whole thing started.
Yeah, that was where everything. So
that was where I knew that there's a vacant orbiter in the unpaired share. So there needs to be some.
What he meant is that because we got talking, we talked about a lot of things, and I told him that when he not told me that he heard that I am engaged to somebody. I was like, say what?
Say?
And you know the funny thing is that he wasn't the only one that person told. Like there were a lot of them that were thinking the same thing. I'm just like, hey, my father, everyone that is blocking my shine, that is blocking my destiny by saying I'm engaged, single lady like me. Anyways, I told him I debunked the myths. Okay, I told him no, it's not true. I was in a relationship when I came to China, but that was over now, and we were never engaged. I don't even know where did he engage one, because engagement is even different from being in a relationship.
Yeah, being in a relationship. And you said they are engaged. You know?
Yeah, engaged is a very serious.
That the border have been closed permanently.
I told him, please, I was never engaged. Not like I was saying it because I wanted him more. I was just trying to clear the air and things like that. So, but eventually that day, that was how everything started happening. We
started talking.
And yeah, eventually I found that we had great chemistry. In fact,
great inorganic and organic physical chemistry.
We had chemistry, and
I'm a chemist too. I'm studying chemistry, so I was able to understand the chemistry inside our biology to form the biochemistry to form the conglomerate.
We started talking from there, and things became serious. And because I had kind of known the kind of person that he was, it was not difficult for me, or per se, we didn't need to date for very long, let me put it that way, for me to know that, okay, this is actually someone that I like, or someone. So So as I was saying, you guys, yeah, that was how we met basically. And yeah, you guys can already tell now the story has metamorphosed, and we have a third person.
Yes, the third person in Trinity.
So yeah, baby, any other thing you want to say or you want to add?
There's nothing to say. What I just want to say is that our story of how we met is just like what you define for Sokoto, a day for inside your Sokoto.
Abi?
Maybe you can translate it in English if you can.
Okay, for those who don't understand, it's more like you need to open up your eyes, okay, to see what you are looking for. You might be going to Jamaica to look for something, and yet it's here in Nanjing. Or is it beside you in your house. You just need to look carefully and you see what you are looking for. So yeah, that is it for this video, you guys. If it's very long, apologies. We had to dissect the gist very well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sure you would. Yeah, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're new here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in another of my videos. Bye guys. Say bye bye. Bring out baby. So my baby is so pretty.
My pretty. Carbon copy.
Pretty like a mommy. Baby, be careful.
Pretty like which mommy? Look, this is my carbon copy. Can't you see the yellow version of me?
Who does she look like? I think she looks like both of us.
Actually, can she be looking like both of us? Did both of us look alike?
It's possible now.
Hurry. My baby with a cute smile. Can yours ever?
Ever, no. Theirs cannot ever.